Hello, and another warm welcome from the grad team to your thought for the week of the 11th of August 2025. My name is Ruda Landman. Welcome. We're talking about the boring essentials, structure and discipline. I'm going to sound like your mother in this one. Here's a rude wake-up call on a Monday morning. There are only 3 months left before the final exams. But breathe out, relax. It is very doable. Your course was designed to fit into this window of time. All it takes is for you to do your part. Here's what a first-year BCom student at Northwest University recently wrote about his journey this year. He says, "I used to be a total mess when it came to studying. I'd procrastinate and my goals were all over the place. It was frustrating. But since then, I have learned to set clear goals instead of just dreaming about them. Reflecting on my progress helped me see what was working and what wasn't, which was a real eye-opener. Taking action was the hardest part, but I found that even small steps made a difference. There were days when I wanted to quit, but my determination pushed me through. Now I feel more focused and in control. My grades have improved, but the best part is the confidence I've gained." And then this wonderful sentence at the end. "Success isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, putting in the effort, and learning from the bumps along the way." That's from someone just like yourself. And I'm sure many of you can relate to that, perhaps especially about the days I wanted to quit. But like this student, you can also find your balance again. As the Brits said during the Second World War, keep calm and carry on. To quote this student, success is about showing up and putting in the effort. Okay, so in practical terms, what does that mean? Let's recap the basics, the boring essentials, structure and discipline. First of all, if you don't have a time schedule yet, it has to happen today. Fill in class times, tutorials, regular dates like soccer on a Sunday, and then find 25 hours of study time per week. And remember to include sleep and exercise in your schedule. If you have a schedule, but you're finding it hard to stick to it, remember what we said before about making a change in your life. It is difficult. You will tend to relapse, to slide back into your old ways. 3 things can help you. 1, involve other people. 2, make it easy. And 3, do not reconsider. Involve other people simply by telling friends that your evenings are now blocked out for study. Perhaps set up a group on WhatsApp and take turns to send each other a message at, say, 7 p.m. "I'm settling down at my desk, physics first tonight." Just an uncomfortable aside. This may mean that you have to reconsider your friends. If they laugh at you for taking your studies seriously, they may not be the friends you want. Then the second point, make it easy. If you hate your 8 a.m. class, shower the night before and decide what you're going to wear. Then you can be up and out of the door in 10 minutes. More generally, make sure you have a dedicated study space, which is not your bed. That will put you in the right frame of mind every time you sit down. And then the third one, do not reconsider. If your schedule says that you will study from 8:30 to 10:30 on a Saturday morning, get up and do it. Do not think about it every time. And the relief when it's done, when the rest of the day is yours, is amazing. Next point, use those study hours. So now you have a schedule and you're sticking to it. Then the third point, use those study hours as well as possible. First off here, no phones. Put it on silent, then put it in another room or under your pillow. Use spaced repetition to decide what you will focus on in each session. Use the Pomodoro method, 25 minutes of focused work, a 5-minute break, and another 25 minutes. After 4 sessions of 25 minutes, break for half an hour. Then get back and do another 4 sessions. That's the Pomodoro method. Use chunking, active learning, and sense making. You can click on the link in the newsletter on your phone to go back to previous thoughts to remind you what that means. Make sure that you get 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. And last point, get some exercise. Now here, another student recently wrote that she finds it hard to put this into practice because she doesn't have space and she doesn't feel safe walking where she lives. Here's a slightly offbeat suggestion. In the 1950s, the Canadian Air Force developed an 11-minute workout which targets all the main muscle groups. The idea is to do it daily, and you only need a space big enough for you to stand up and lie down. It is still available on YouTube, presented by a young woman who was definitely born after 2000, and there are other variations as well. There is a link in the newsletter, but if you simply Google Canadian Air Force exercises, you will find it. Try it. So now, in summary, the recipe for success is really simple. It takes structure and discipline. It's often boring, but with your goal in mind, and perhaps stuck above your desk, you can do it. There's enough time, both in the day and in the 3 months till exam time. Before I say goodbye, here's a little poem I came across recently, which means a lot to me. It may help you too. It's called New Every Morning, written by Susan Coolidge. Every day is a fresh beginning. Listen, my soul, to the glad refrain. And, spite of old sorrows and older sinning, troubles forecasted and possible pain, take heart with the day and begin again. Happy studying. We're all rooting for you. This is from the grad team. Oh, and remember, if you like the content, please forward and share so that we can reach more people.